Hi everyone, welcome back and thanks for joining me today. This is Jana with Purple Girl Crafts. Today we're going to make this fun fold card. Now this card is flat when it ships. As you can see, when you open it up, you've got a character that is suspended from the middle of the card. I have done this with just a panel on the inside, but this is so much more fun. You can see it just looks like it's just kind of hanging out. This is 5x7, so let's just go ahead and get started. So the first thing we'll need is our scoreboard, and our first piece, this is going to be cut at 10 inches by 7 inches. Centimeters will be on the top left-hand side of the screen. So right now I'm just going to fold this in half. You can score it first, but I'm just going to fold it in half and then crease off that fold. Right, next we need more of our papers, and this is going to be our bottom pieces, and this is the designer paper. These are going to be 3 pieces cut at 4 3/4 by 6 3/4. Then we need 3 pieces, and these will be cut at 4 1/4 by 6 1/4. Then we will need 1 piece, and this is going to be cut at 2 1/2 by 1 1/2. And then we're going to score this. Now I'm going to flip this over just to make it easier to see. We're going to score this at 1/2, 1 1/2, and 2. So you just have your 3 score marks on there, if you can see that. And this will be for the mechanism on the inside. And then we can just fold those out. You can do it later or we'll do it now. I just want to show you what the piece will look like when you have all your score marks. Right, we're done with our scoreboard. That's all the pieces that we need for now. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to assemble the inside of the card first. We're going to start with that checkered paper. Now you can use your tape or you can use glue. I'm going to grab one of those checkered pieces, and they're all the same size, so it doesn't matter which one you grab. And we're going to put glue on that. And then we're going to put it on both the right side and the left side. So we're going to do 2 pieces on the inside. I'm just making sure this has an even border all the way around. So I like to use a glue so you can move it around if you need to. All right, we'll do the next piece. And secure that to the other side. And just like that. I like the checkerboard paper because it just kind of makes the background pop a little bit. Then we need our 2 designer pieces. And these are all 3 the same, so it doesn't matter which 2 you grab. Just kind of make sure the pattern looks pretty good. And then we're going to secure these 2 pieces down. And you see this one has a little bit more of the border showing because I wanted that checkerboard just to pop out just a little bit. Okay, so both those pieces are now placed down. Then you can use your bone folder and just really make sure that glue is just pushed down. Okay, then we're going to work on the mechanism on the inside. So you're going to go ahead and we're going to put glue on just the one side that only has the 1 score line. And let me grab my turkey so I can show you. So when I put this down, I'm just going to put glue on it. And before I secure it, so I'm just going to lay it flat, I'm going to put my turkey over it just to make sure I've got him kind of in the middle of the screen. So I'm just going to fold that piece in just so it lays flat. It's not glued down yet. And then I can move it to where I want it, kind of get it where I want it to be. Because if you have a character that's taller, you don't want it to stick out of the card when you put their flap on there. All right, so I move that out of the way. All right, so we got that one side secure. I'm just going to push that glue down. Just making sure that is really secure before I glue the next piece down. All right, so now we're going to glue just the last flap. So I'm just going to put glue right on just the last flap. Now you can lay this flat. So just close it back down on itself and then close the card on itself. And just give that a really good push. And then as you can see, that is the lever that's going to make the mechanism work on the inside. And I just want to make sure this is really secure before I add anything else. And that looks good right about there. All right, now for the turkey, he's going to sit on the inside here. This side, just like this. All right, so we're going to put glue on that last panel that we did, not on the very top piece, on that side panel that's sticking up. And then we're just going to close the card again on itself on top of the turkey. And then as you can see, he will secure to it. And then he just kind of, when you open the card, he'll be secure to that little lever. Perfect. Okay, now I've got just a sentiment for the inside, and these I just printed out. Oops, that one got cut. So I don't want it up there because I want it just to be hidden. So I'm going to put it on the inside right where the turkey is. And I'm just going to secure this down. I'm not going to do anything special to it. Now for the color, I just took a marker on the fat side of it and I just swiped it over the wording after I made it, just to give it just a little bit of color. Right, so now we're going to work on the top of the card, and we're going to glue that pattern paper down the checkerboard first. Make sure it's got an even border all the way around the sides. And then we'll secure this other piece to the front. Just like that. Okay. So that's the card so far. So now for the front, we're going to do the front of the card. I've got a Happy Thanksgiving, and I've got some pumpkins that I cut out. I just did 4 smaller ones. I'm just going to stack these on the side, and I'll probably put the sentiment right in the middle of the stack. And then I just grabbed some twine, some orange. I cut 4 strips of it. Now a lot of people will, fold it in half. I just cut it. I just wanted just a little bit of color on the side of the sentiment, because the other side will have the pumpkins. So I just lay these down. I'm just going to glue these down. And then I'll put the sign on, whoops, upside down, put the sign on top of it. Just like that. All right, so I'm going to glue the sign down, or the sentiment. And I'm going to put that right in the center. Just like that. Just adds just a little bit of color to the side. And then we're going to take the pumpkins. We're going to put the pumpkins just stacked up on here. So I'm just going to do the 3 pumpkins on here. I was going to do 4, but I didn't like the way it looked when I stacked them. So I'm going to do the 3 pumpkins there. And then the last one, I'm just going to put it on the back of the card. And that is it. That is a quick and easy card that you can make. You can have any kind of character on the inside that will pop out. It's so much fun to make, and it really has an impact when you open up the card, because you're not expecting something to pop up like that. That is the card that we made today. I want to thank you for joining me. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so. Also, please follow me along on Facebook. I've got some more giveaways for September that we will be sharing very soon. Until then, happy crafting and have a great day. Bye-bye.